I have / had the worst most filthy habit in the world, 17F. So please don't be mean throwaway account for those saying my story is fake. Fuck you, this is my reality and hard to even talk about. I don't mean to be graphic. Growing up I was molested. Around when I was 7 to 9, I don't remember exactly. Not sure if molested is even the right word, by one of my parents. They did this by pinching my genitalia whenever I misbehaved. Especially when I wore a skirt/dress, as it was easy access even when I wasn't wearing anything under. Let's say I woke up from a sleep. I remember being cornered to my bed each time and screaming and crying in pain whilst they reached down there. I personally wholly believed that this was for punishment purposes. Fast forward, when I became 10, I was exposed to pornography. A girl mentioned it in school during a sex ed class. I also searched up a word my family mentioned, which was masturbate. I also suspect it was also because I was constantly told as a kid that I was touching myself in the toilet whenever I spent too long in there. I never understood and thought they were referring to me being disgusting because at that age your private parts, especially touching, is nasty. But I later found out they meant masturbation after seeing the videos. I continued watching this filth and became almost addicted from 10 to 12. I'm not sure exactly how or why. But again, because I was so sexualized so young, that might have contributed, I'm not sure. Throughout my teens I've been sexually harassed multiple times, which completely put me off relationships. I hate my body because of what I've watched and feel so disgusting. Edit: I forgot to mention that I was caught watching it on my iPad at I think at 10? Maybe 9? I'm honestly starting to think I watched it younger. As you can imagine, the whole house erupted and I was teased for days. Till this day I have crippling anxiety that somebody remembers, because on the odd occasion my parents say she watches in the bathroom. I'll never forget that night. Edit: something I'm the most ashamed about that I forgot to admit, since I'm basically ripping out a piece of me into the internet. I remember on my 12th birthday, it was a thing then to post yourself on Snapchat with a happy birthday to me caption. I was wearing a pink fluffy turtleneck and a silk headwrap that was matching. It was the morning of my birthday and just woke up, hence the odd outfit choice. I did that and a plethora of weird pedos popped up. I must have clicked public instead of friends. It was my first time on the app and my first iPhone. I remember responding to them because I didn't know, obviously they were pedos at the time. They sent dick pics and one of them and told me that if I didn't send something back then they'll tell my family. Guess what I did? I sent a picture of my chest. Honestly, don't even think it's out there, because who wants a picture of a freshly 12-year chest? But wow, that's definitely my fault. I should have been smarter and less fucked up. It's hard whenever my friends make fun of the behavior and get repulsed from the word itself. Whilst I once engaged. Many years later I have depression plus anxiety, however I stopped watching those videos a long time ago. But still feel it in my body. I self-harm currently and I feel like the feeling of being the most pathetic human alive might stem from my addiction years ago. I don't let any of this hold me back. I have very current real problems in my life. I just wanted to let this out, I guess, since it'll be my only chance.